is up, guys? Wavy Films here, and today I have some figures from Deadpool 2 to show off. I made Deadpool and Cable after seeing the film, seeing as I wasn't too excited for it. It kind of just looked like a generic bland sequel, but in the end I actually ended up liking it way more than the first. And Domino was actually made about a year ago. I started working on her when the first reference pics came out, and I actually did the majority of her torso and head paint work at Brick Fair. I did have an original Deadpool figure, which I made before the first film, but it's so bad we don't talk about it. Anyway, I'm actually really happy with how these figures turned out, so with that said, let's see some figures. So Deadpool was the first figure I actually made after seeing the movie. Like I said, I wasn't excited at all, but I just ended up really liking it. For this figure, I used a dark red base instead of light red. My first Deadpool was a lighter red, as are many in the community, but personally, I think that this color just kind of suits it better. The two red pads on the chest, as well as the strap across his chest, his belt, leg straps are all electrical tape. The pouches on the sides of his legs here and here are dry sculpted, which means when we have some leftover Procreate, just flatten it out, let it dry, and then cut it out. That's dry sculpting, and then you can just glue it on, and it's kind of nice, like I said, for making pouches like on the sides of the legs here. The pouches on his belt are actually cut up from one of the Lego Batman movie belt pieces. I also glued a sword holster to his back to hold the swords, and I painted it black because it was dark brown before. The rest of the detail and the head are all painted. I've seen some people use a flash cowl, and this way they can switch out the head, giving the character different expressions. However, honestly, I think that headpiece is really bulky, and the one that he wears in the movie is actually really skin tight to the face, and I also didn't care to make an alternate weight head. I've actually already made a showcase for Domino about a year ago. Like I said, I made her around the time I went to Brick Fair last year. I finished her when I got home and made a showcase, but because that was a while ago, I'll just go over the figure in this video again. The hairpiece was from the 90s Fitness Lady collectible minifigure. I'll put up a picture. Yeah, I just got that hairpiece, and I was like, that's perfect for Domino's afro. I painted that dark brown, and then the face was painted by me, and I'm really happy with the look. Definitely one of my best likenesses, I think, to Zazie Beetz. I sculpted the chest, as I do on some female figures here. This was one of the first that I actually did it on. I think it was the second. And then I also sculpted the knee pads here, the knife holster, the gun holster, which actually I'll show you a better look there. Knife holster, the gun holster on this side. I sculpted the ammo pouches, and then on her back, the walkie-talkie. And then all of her straps, so these two here, the two across the chest, the two coming down the chest, the one going across the chest, two on the leg there, the belt right there, and then the boots are all E-tape. I used a lot of E-tape at Brick Fair. And I got the gun, I think at Brick Fair from Brick Arms. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite Deadpool 2 figure. And now we'll move on to Cable. To start off, I have to give a shout out to Swagmaster Productions. His Cable that he made a while ago, around the same time I made my Domino, I believe, was actually a huge inspiration for mine, especially the face. So I'll leave links to all his stuff down in the description. The face on mine is completely painted. I think I used the Han Solo Force Awakens head as a base. And I'm honestly not too happy with the likeness. I messed around with it a lot, and it ended up just looking like a Legolas face with some scars painted on it. So yeah, and I tried like 100 different things, and I just couldn't really get the likeness to where I wanted it to be. I do really like how the robot eye turned out with the yellow glow around it, which was inspired by Alex's Swagmaster Productions version. But yeah, just the mouth and everything, doesn't really look like Josh Brolin to me. The hairpiece was sculpted, and I'm not that great of a sculptor, so it doesn't look that good, which I will admit. Especially the back, I can't sculpt hair, and I'm trying to get better at that, so hopefully in the future, you know, I get better at it, and I don't sculpt things like this. But to be fair, I don't sculpt a lot, and honestly, it works, so I think it's okay. All of his ammo pouches are sculpted with his vest and boots being E-tape. So the little gun here on the front, pouch here, pouches here, pouch here, gun holster there, all sculpted. And then the tactical vest is just E-tape, painted black, dry brushed in gunmetal, and then the boots are E-tape with just pinstripes painted. Then all I did was paint the arms, which was simple, and then this arm I just kind of made up like a robot mechanical design. So yeah, that's it for all the figures, and now let's wrap up this showcase. So that's going to be it for the showcase, guys. Shout out to Ivan Vela, who actually suggested this showcase. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like as well as subscribe if you haven't already. I release new videos every Wednesday and Friday, so stick around for those, and please comment what figures you want to see showcased next, or what tutorials you want to see me do. Be sure to follow me on all my social media down below, where I get around to posting the figures way before I get around to post them on YouTube. Also be sure to click on the top box if you want to watch my playlist of custom LEGO showcases, or the bottom box if you want to watch my most recent video. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.